My name is Maria Teresa George. I really thank God for delivering me through Synagogue Church of All Nations from the spirit of lesbianism and prostitution. It all started when I was 19 years. I looked back and things were very, very difficult then in my family. Even to eat a square meal was a problem. So I approached a friend of mine. I explained everything that was happening in my family to her, and she said she's going to help me. And at a time, she took me out to a club, went drinking. At the end of the day, she took me to her house. I was drunk already. And she started making love to me. When she started touching me because I was drunk, I responded. So that was how the spirit of lesbianism got into me. I became a chronic lesbian. That to the extent that from there, we were dating. The lady and I were dating, seriously dating. So after some time, in the night, she would take me, we'll go to club, and we'll meet men, big men. If you don't have money, we don't follow you. So it kept on happening like this. We had to travel to one African country. So when we got there, we continued because of the evil spirit that has already possessed me. Already when this woman introduced me into lesbianism, every night in my dream, a lady is always half naked. She will come and feed me rice and stew and meat. So I always eat. Every night she will come, every night. So I always eat. When this thing kept on happening, I was also growing into lesbianism and prostitution. If I need money, I will go to men that are very rich, politicians, businessmen. Then if I want to feel or make love, real love, I go to a woman. Even I met a lady in the country we went to. The lady, her family stays outside the country abroad.
Can you say the reason why I said in the past? Jesus loved the sinner but hate the sin. Jesus loved the sinner. Tell your neighbor. But hate the sin. Did you know when this spirit entered you?
Well, what I know is that the night I slept with that woman, the lady that introduced me, the next day, a lady half naked came to me and fed me with rice and stew.
Thank you. Immediately the spirit came upon you. Could you tell us how you demonstrate your affection toward the female like you? How?
Well, it came up because I noticed that whenever I see a female that is busty and curvy, I will always long for them. I will always admire their features. I am saying this because I know I am delivered. I know I am delivered.
How? How did you know? Tell us about the experiences you are having after your deliverance.
Well, I really thank God because after my deliverance, I no longer feel the same way again. I no longer have affection for women again at all. When I see any woman, even if you're stark naked in my presence now, I don't feel it again. I see you as a sister or as my mother. I don't feel that anymore.
But you are now seeing yourself as a woman that need to settle with a man one day.
I am seeing myself now as a woman that will settle with a man because even for my friends, Synagogue Church of All Nations doesn't know that they have delivered a lot of women from this lesbian spirits. And because 4 of them I know have already been delivered in this synagogue, and they were also my partners. They were my friends. We sleep together.
How do you know they were delivered here? How do you know they were once what you were before?
Yeah, because when I came back, I called them for contacts that I am back. I need contacts. They should connect me. And they started laughing at me
Connect you to what? Say it clear. Let us understand.
Connect me to people, like men
Okay.
or female that has money. Yeah, so they told me that now they are married, they have kids now even, and that they were delivered in Synagogue Church of All Nations.
Rise up and give thanks to God. Rise up and give thanks to God. Rise up and give thanks to God. You listen to that? When she came back from the country she went to, she has to call her colleague that they are into that business. Connect me to female. Connect me to man. Many of them, he called them. They said, no, we are not into that. We have settled up, married. We have been delivered from that spirit. So please, let us help you. Go to synagogue. That is where we are delivered. Let us hear again what you are saying.
When I came back, I called them to connect me to rich men or rich women that has money that can give me money. So they told me that they were delivered in Synagogue Church of All Nations, that they no longer do that again. So I was confused. I was asking them, what do you mean by Synagogue Church of All Nations? They said the Church of Prophet T.B. Joshua. I said, I used to hear, but I don't have interest in it. And one of them in particular called me and asked me to come here. So I told myself I will come. But the day I made up my mind to come here, I had a dream. I saw this woman that is always half naked, this lesbian spirit. It's a very stubborn spirit. It doesn't just go. It takes the grace of God for it to leave you. So I saw her in my dream. She came to me and said, look, you think you can leave me, you're not leaving me. Now I want you to kill yourself. Just go pick up a knife and kill yourself. So when I woke up from that dream, I found out I was dreaming. I quickly packed my bag and I told my mother, I'm not staying here one day. I'm going to Synagogue Church of All Nations. And that was how I came here.
When they were touching you, what kind of experience came upon you? Tell us.
Well, when I came here, before I came here, I've gone to other places for deliverance, but it didn't go. Even when I go for this deliverance, that is when I find myself doing more, craving more for women, more especially. But when I came here, I was happy. At a time when the wise man started laying hands, I became afraid. And one mind was like, run, leave this place, leave this place. The day it happened on Saturday, the first day I came in here. I said, no, this place that I went and I shook, my body had never shaken before. I will go back again the next day. So that night when I got home, I got to my hotel, I was sleeping. In my dream, the woman came to me again with the same food, rice and stew. So as she was coming to feed me, I saw the man of God, Prophet T.B. Joshua, in my dream. And he came immediately. The woman brought the food. He came in, he appeared between us like this. And the woman screamed and turned and said, no, and left. So when the woman left, he started doing his hands like this. And the man of God was doing his hand like this. And I was shaking. I didn't know I was even shaking out. Until someone that was in the same room with me tapped me. You don't sleep. Why? I said, I don't sleep. Oh, you don't know my problem, but don't worry. So when I looked at my time, and in that dream, he was doing like this. After that, he touched my forehead and said, you are delivered. I shouted, I said, amen. So I looked at my time. It was 3 a.m. Sunday morning. I said, I think it's time for me to go to church. I didn't sleep again. I quickly ran to the shower and take my shower and dress and come to church on Sunday morning. That was when I came to church on Sunday morning. The wise man, when it was laying of hands time, the wise man was laying hands. And when it got to me, I started manifesting. And the Spirit started talking in me.
Look at what you're doing. Have you ever experienced that kind of thing before?
No, man of God, I've never experienced that kind of thing before.
Okay, what was happening to you? Were you dancing publicly?
Lesbian spirit is a very strong spirit when it possesses you. It doesn't go. It takes the grace of God, like I said before. Now I am delivered. I really thank Jesus, the King of glory. I thank Jesus for my deliverance. And like I said before, This lesbian spirit is a very stubborn spirit. It does not go, it takes the grace of God for it to leave you.
That is, once you attack, you take Baba God.
Please subscribe and visit my channel to watch many amazing healings that will blow your mind, give you hope and prepare you for your own healing.